Hello there, welcome back to the Gamers Tavern. Today, got a Ravnica Clue edition. Managed to get my hands on this one for the purposes of the video from a local lad. He's been holding on to it and decided he wanted to trade it in for some other pieces that I had. So I figured to open it up on camera for those who've not seen one, and we'll go from there. Now obviously the different Shocklands out of here is the things people are chasing for. But there's also a couple of cards that have gone up in price recently due to the Edge of Eternity's cards coming out, some of the bug stuff. But we'll get into that in a second. But before that, shout out to the merchant shop. Our boy old Johnny over there is going to help you with any of your gaming needs, whether it is electronic, retro gaming, Pokemon, all that kind of good stuff, N64, GoldenEye, the old classics. Also help you with your TCGs, Yu-Gi-Oh, MTG, Pokemon. So give him a holler, give him a call, give him a look on the website, see what he's all about. And shout out to Johnny at the merchant shop. Alright, so let's get into this and see what it is. For those who's liking the content recently, give us a subscribe, thumbs up, like, comment, all that good stuff. It helps the channel grow. We're trying to get to that 100 mark. It's a big thing for people who haven't got there. So that'd be nice. Okay, so the cardboard comes off and it comes into a pretty solid kind of box, a little bit like a fat pack, and the artwork is the same as on the other part. Okay, so it's been a while since I've looked at one of these, so I'll have to have a little look and see what there is. Okay, so random inserts and cutouts, that can all get dumped. Whoa, dropping everything now. And basically these are the little parts that allow you to play the game like you're playing Clue. You know, hide behind the different pieces. Obviously it was quite an interesting idea, trying to incorporate Magic and Clue into the same kind of aspect idea. It's definitely an intriguing kind of one. Not sure if Hasbro will go back to it with anything else. You got your little, obviously your suspects, your weapons, and all that kind of good stuff. Here's our Shockland box topper. We'll come to that as the last part of the video. Instructions for how to play. And obviously the confidential person, who is the person who's in trouble. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's just where you put your cards for your weapons and room and who done it, all that kind of good Clue stuff. So yeah, definitely one of the more unique products WotC's ever done in relation to crossovers and such. Obviously Secret Lair is a big thing, but doing things like this is a little bit different. So okay, oh yeah, this is the weapons. Oh. So we've got a, oh god, I'm knocking the camera, sorry about that guys. All right, we've got a wrench, candlestick, lead pipe, a knife, rope, the ballroom, billiard room, conservatory, the dining room, hall, the kitchen, the library, the lounge, secret passage, study, and obviously here are our suspects and people. Valkyrie the White, Senator Peacock, Mastermind Plum, Headliner Scarlet, Emissary Green, and Commander Mustard. So those are all the pieces of that. Now, I don't remember if any of these ones are worth anything, but obviously they've only had the one printing, so they may go up in time. Definitely a unique kind of concept. Shuffle 2 packs and play. Okay, so let's see what we end up doing here. So we got the Is It one. But is it any good? Boom, boom, dad jokes. I'm sorry. Okay. Fiery Urchin, Frostburn Weird, Electromancer, Goblin Lightning, Lightning Bolt. There we go. Most of this is kind of very generic stuff you find in kind of a lot of different products. Corporeal Projection, Hypersonic Dragon. Oh, sorry, I may have had the camera tilted at the wrong angle. I'll go backwards. Corporeal Projection, Hypersonic Dragon, and then we've got the different clue lands. So that's the Is It one. Let's move on. Now, the Golgari one, I believe, at the present moment is the most expensive. Another Is It one. Okay. Is it going to be the same? Oh, I know. I'm sorry. It's painful. I'm sorry. So already got a different card on top. We got to consider. Another Boiler Works. Okay. The Technician. Stunt Double. And then we got the Islands. So we got the Islands and we got the Mountains. Both sides of the thing. Moving on. The Gruul Clan. Okay. So far, most of this is kind of the very kind of same usual pieces you see in a lot of stuff. Got a Gruul Signet. Gruul Turf. Herald of Ilhag. Okay. 4 mana, 3/3 trample. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put 2/1/1 counters on Herald of Ilhag. If that spell's mana was 5 or greater, it deals damage equal to the number of counters on it. That's not bad. Clan Defiance. And then we've got some mountains. The Cult of Rakdos. Okay. Anything in this one that's going to be of anything of value? Or Rakdos Signet. Deadly Dispute. I remember when Deadly Dispute first came out, the common was worth quite a bit. The Carnarium. Frenzied Gorespawn. 5 mana, 4/4. When it enters battlefield, for each opponent, go target creature that player controls. Whenever one or more creatures attack one of your opponents, those creatures gain menace until the end of turn. Wow, I was really far off on the camera. I am very sorry. And Spawn of Mayhem. Remember that thing from being in Standard? And another Gruul one. So we've had 2 Gruul and 2 Is It. Excuse me. I don't think I passed anything of any rarity there. Gruul Turf. Stampede Surfer. Gotta surf them boars. When it attacks for each opponent, create a 2/2 green boar token tapped and attacking. See, that's only good if you got multiple opponents. If you go down to the last 2 people, you just get in a 2-2, which is not bad as an ETB, I guess, but giant Adaphage. I remember this thing being such a problem back in the Golgari reanimate days. Just bringing this thing back, hitting for big damage, getting another one, and just fun times. And some forests. Okay, 3 packs left to go. Azorius. If memory serves, I think there may be a card in one of the Azorius ones that's worth something. I cannot remember. Guess we will see. The Chancery. Foil of the Conspiracy, sorry. Maybe cast a second spell each turn, investigate, add double generic, add it during any opponent's turn. I cannot remember if that's the one that's worth something or not. And a Supreme Verdict. For those who don't know what Supreme Verdict is, it's Wreck the World. Cannot be countered. So we got some planes in that one. Alright, 2 packs left. I'd love to see Golgari, but we got Boros. Okay, will we get anything? There's the Garrison. Strike Captain. 3 mana, 3/3, Battalion. Attacks all these 2 other creatures. Exile the top card of your library during any turn you attack with 3 or more creatures. You may play that card. That's pretty good in a hyper aggressive deck, actually. A bit of free card advantage. That's not bad. And a Firemane Avenger. I remember this thing back in Standard as well. Getting a little mini lightning here. Well, not lightning healies. Well, it is a lightning healy. You do 3 damage and you gain 3 life, but the attack trigger and such. It was really quite pretty good card. And some mountains. Alright, the final pack of the clue packs. And we did get Golgari. Ooh. Will we get the top hit? Guess we will find out. Golgari Signet. Golgari Rot Farm. Hey, there it is. Yeah, this thing's jumped up in price quite a bit. Flying Menace, 5 mana, 3/3. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 1/1 black and green insect token. Put a number of 1/1 counters equal to the greatest mana value among those cards. Do this only once each turn. And Deadbridge Chant. And some swamps. Very nice swamp. I do like that one, actually. Very Ravnica, obviously. And now we move on to the box topper. So pretty much the box topper is just the go-to hit in the pack, in the whole product really. What will you get? No idea, 1 of 10 options. I don't want to pull this because I saw one of the videos of someone doing this not too long ago and it ended up tearing the card. So I'll just use the old knife there, just to... Trying to be gentle. Okay, so our Shockland here is a Stomping Ground. There we go. Not sad to see a Stompy. Would have been better if it had been one of the Steam Vents or a Watery Grave or something along those lines, but a Stomping Ground is not bad. Well, thank you very much to all who tuned in. It's been lovely seeing you again. If you like what you see, give us a like, subscribe, thumbs up, all that other good stuff. And until next time, see ya.